odd little block of wood. I've drilled a hole in it with a Forstner bit, slightly larger than the long nose jaws here, so that can then go on there. So this is just going to be a little dish on a small foot. So this is kind of little nice quick project. So 1/2 inch spindle gouge. Just screw that up to start with, and flatten off the bottom using the left wing. The tool. So that's the material I have available for use. It's going to have a little foot. So this is the small sharp jaws, Vicmark sharp jaws. So making a mark with the left so it lines up with the right with the points. There's the center, which I want in between the two points. So that's the diameter I want. So 1/2 inch spindle gouge to just make a simple bowl. Lining the bevel up here with where I want to go, which is straight in. Across the bottom, it's already dished very slightly because I do that almost automatically. Just going to check it again, just do a little bit more, and then on this is the shear scraper with a bit taken out of the side, so it's got a really sharp corner, and I can just ease that in. So we've got a little bit of decoration at the bottom. You can also do that with a square end scraper. It's this one. Then coming around the corner, I need to just true up the top so I know how much overall usable material I've got. And I'm going to round this with the shear scraper. It's claret ash, works really nicely. And it'd be nice to just leave a little bead, so I'll undercut that a little bit and then come in on top of that. And I just want to see the line going through underneath the bead, the basic curve. So I'm just going to shear scrape that around so it's nice and clean into the bottom of the bead. Right, so the bead's going to be done. I'm going to just pivot the tool in, take the handle round in a little circle. There's in there. Whoops, I just jerked it back. It'll be alright. And I want to round over the foot. So that's going to come, I have the bevel. This is a 3/8 spindle gouge, just riding on the profile, and then just roll it very slightly clockwise, anti-clockwise to get the dust coming off, and then I use the left wing just to stroke the other side. That's that. So you can have a look at that, or you can see that as the little bowl there. So it's almost pity to sand it. Ooh. Try and make use of the lathe when you're doing these things, much easier if you've got support near the activity. So if you can use the rest to rest your hand on, your arm on, just give you a bit more control over what the abrasives are doing. This is the 240 grit. of oil soap drag. Doesn't seem to be quite the definition I'd like up on the top here, so I'm just going to come in again with the gouge right on its side. So we need the other chuck on. So this is bone dry, this ash, so that can just, looks nasty. Bit of blood from somewhere. Right, so if the foot's the right size for the jaws, don't leave a mark. So we need a depth hole in the middle, and I'm just going to give it a starter quite a bit and get it flat on the top. So just a little bit more than the line I've got there. That's all right. And I'm going to hollow this out with a 3/8 bowl gouge, deep fluted bowl gouge. So tool starts on its side. Once you've got the bevel riding, then you can rotate it slightly anti-clockwise, get a better shaving. Bowls like this, you basically get the bulk out in about 3 cuts. Of course, when you get small, then the tolerances are much finer. So I'll take one more cut there. And I only ever really go round 2/3 of the way round with a gouge, and then I do the rest with a round nose or with a scraper. And this occasion I've got that one. If I can do it with my normal bowl scraper, which I probably can. Just coming up from underneath in the center. That's a little teeny little bit of a lump in there. This is a bit of 120. Just make sure there isn't too much torn grain or anything. The 180 grit. And finally 240. very long, these, as you can see. I could cut it in half so you can see the profile, but maybe not on this occasion.